I'm Lizzie.
I'm Grant.
And I'm Madison. The city of Moltke is located in the southwest area of the moon near the Apollo 11 site and in the Mare Tranquillus crater group. The terrain is very rough. It consists of toxic lunar dust, which is also sharp, uneven ground, and microgravity that can cause fatal problems. Even with these risks, there are some benefits. The benefits are that it's near the ice caps, which means we have access to a lot of water, and it is inside a crater, which protects us from possible dust storms and asteroid strikes. The residents spend their days working if they are over the age of 18. You can work as a miner in Moltke A, teachers, healthcare workers, emergency service workers, science workers, food workers, or public service workers. School is mandatory throughout grades K through 12, but optional for grades above 12, but you do have to go for certain jobs. When the residents are not working, they can spend their days in the community center or the gym. The community center is this big building filled with specific areas designated for different ages, fun for everyone, and it can be very family friendly. The residents have to exercise in the gym at least 2 hours a week to make sure their bone density doesn't decay and they can do any exercise they want. You should live here because there are many different job opportunities. There's a lot of fun things to do, including the community center, and it is very family friendly.
Moltke City Services. Kids from grades 1 through 12 attend school. The school and college are relatively close to the neighborhood, and college is provided for kids for jobs that need it, including teachers, emergency services, and doctors. Emergency services, including the police and fire stations and the hospital, are ready to help you when you need it. The bank is used to keep your precious metals and ore safe. City Hall is used for administration, government, court sessions, public meetings, and Moltke's resources are collected by miners. Miners mine for valuable metals including titanium and silicon. Silicon is used for Moltke's currency because it is found in valuable rocks. Titanium is also used for building solar panels, building structures, and manufacturing EVA suits. Silicon is also used for communication, devices, technologies, electronics, and other engineering products. Titanium and silicon are dangerous to inhale and can cause respiratory issues such as coughing or breathing issues. There may also be limited titanium and silicon. Because of this, we must use them wisely.
City features and infrastructure of Moltke are one, the solar panels. The solar panels on top of the dome provide for all the power to Moltke B, and they are in this position to collect mass amounts of sunlight. The water filtration system has many pipes running from the ice caps to Moltke B. This allows the ice to travel, melt, and go through many filtration systems to make sure it is completely safe and clean for the residents to drink. The greenhouse stores all the food that the Moltke residents need, and these foods include corn, potatoes, beets, tomatoes, tulips, and other dry plants. It also stores and provides all types of dehydrated food. It is practically just one big industrial fridge. The decontamination chamber consists of a big amount of small airtight rooms that are about 5 feet all around and 6 feet tall. These rooms blow mass amounts of air onto the people inside to knock off any toxins that could be on. It also runs a controlled amount of UV ray lights that can kill off any toxins that the air missed. The Moon Rover is Moltke's main system of transportation besides walking. The rover is 10 feet by 10 feet and is designed to uphold against the rough terrain, and it is also solar powered. The last and most important thing is the dome. The dome is made out of transferred aluminum, polycarbonate, and aero polygel, which are all clear so radio frequencies can travel in and out. The dome controls the temperature, oxygen, carbon, gravity, and pressure inside Moltke. The dome also allows for the residents to roam free without the worry of toxic moon dust.
The engineers design and build the dome, which helps simulate pressure, mass, and gravity in order to keep the residents of Moltke safe and alive. The engineers help to ensure the proper functionality of these futuristic features in order to keep Moltke functioning. These engineers are called aerospace engineers and biotechnology engineers. Risks and trade-offs had to be made in order to make sure that the city of Moltke was properly functioning. We're going to be analyzing a couple of these risks. One risk would be that the moon is at a potentially high risk of being hit by a meteor. However, the geographical features of our crater make it a little less likely for this to happen. Another one would be that the impact crater hits a low of, since it's near the ice poles of the moon, it can hit an all-time low of negative 247 degrees Fahrenheit every lunar night cycle, and a day cycle is about 2 Earth weeks. Since the moon has no ozone layer, it also can cause radiation poisoning and other diseases due to it sinking through. So that it's near Moltke A. Moltke A is the mining crater where most of the income for the city comes from for most of the population from Moltke B. Another benefit of this location is that since the city is so close to Moltke, this causes the moon rovers to have to move less, and since moon rovers are also solar powered, this is also more ecologically friendly and safe for the environment and the entire moon as a whole. And since the craters are near the Mare Tranquillus crater cluster, the Apollo landing sites are nearby, which can be used as another source of income for tourism. As a team, we had to make several different compromises and trade-offs when we were building the model. For example, we changed the scale several times between the crater and the buildings inside. We were going to make a smaller scale in order to make our base a little more detailed. However, we ultimately decided to make the scale a little larger so you can see more details and the buildings would actually make sense in the actual model. Another thing we had to compromise was that we were going to make the dome completely clear. We were going to build a mold, put some saran wrap or something clear on top of it, seal it in order to make it completely clear. However, in order for our dome to be completely structurally sound, we ended up building it out of this structure with triangles and popsicle sticks in order to make it so we can lift it up and showcase the model a little bit more. Moltke City was going to be located in Moltke, which is now the mining crater of the city and the primary source of income. We ended up changing this because Moltke B was a little more suitable for a city as it was a little deeper, a little bit wider, and it was a little bit bigger than Moltke A, where we ultimately decided to mine, as you may know. Also, the characteristics of Moltke B geographically make more sense for a city, as I stated before.
Thank you for watching our tour of Moltke.